Okay, today guys, we got a huge garage sale pickups. So all of this was from one time, okay? So, let's start off with the DVDs. So we got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which is awesome because now I have that. Anastasia. Freaky Friday. I like the new one, I actually do. So, Space Jam. The Parent Trap, which is the original, which I actually like both the original and the new one. I remember watching this a lot, the original one on VHS, so it's kind of nice to have that. The Fifth Element. The Day After Tomorrow. Love The Day After Tomorrow, good movie. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Now I can finally watch the movie that the song was based off of. The Mummy Collection, which includes The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. Good stuff. Rio on Blu-ray, which was nice. I already have a DVD copy, but now I have this on Blu-ray. Now, The Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. So this one kind of threw me off guard because I guess this is the third movie? And I never knew this existed. Never knew it existed. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. I can finally watch that, say if it's good or bad. Prince of Egypt. So glad to finally find that. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting. The Shawshank Redemption. Now this is cool. This is cool. So I found a garage sale that had a ton of DVD box sets. So we've got seasons 1 and 2 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's great because I can finally watch that show. Seasons 1 and 2 of Seinfeld. Season 1 of Curb Your Enthusiasm. And seasons 1 and 2 of Family Guy. So you can kind of tell, especially with these three, you can kind of tell what the garage sale person was into, what their interests were. Because I think all these are fairly raunchy comedies. I don't know about this one. I haven't really seen Curb Your Enthusiasm, but I just have a hunch that that's what the comedy is like. We also got a 3-pack of loose discs still in box, still in wrapping, which is awesome. I've been needing some loose discs. And I actually got this for 3, so it's like $1 each. So yeah, definitely use that. And then I'm not gonna show it on the screen, but I'm just gonna zip over here. We got a ton of VHSs, so you will be seeing a lot of VHS footage in the coming year, including Baby's Day Out. If you've ever seen Siskel and Ebert, if you've ever really watched them, you'll eventually come across this movie. I'm keeping this. I'm gonna keep it in the freaking package. I'm not gonna record over it because it's Baby's Day Out. I mean, this holds some significance. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up the Siskel and Ebert review of Baby's Day Out because it's hilarious. It's one of the movies where they genuinely get angry at each other and make fun of each other because one person likes it and the other one doesn't. It's great. It's such a funny review. Second to last thing is an Xbox One controller, and it says $10, and I was like, all right, well, I kind of picked it up for a little bit, and I'm like, $10, really? That's a lot of money for a garage sale, especially since it's not an official one. It's PowerA, which is a good controller, but normally these things are like $20. So I walked away, and she was like, oh, we can lower it down if you want, and I'm like, well, yeah, and I kind of pointed to her, I'm like, well, yeah, but this thing I wrapped tape around it, but originally it had like wires sticking out and stuff. And I was like, well, this, I don't know if it works. And she's like, oh, well, you can have it for free then. So I got it for free. So, hey, hopefully luck is on my side and this actually works. Because if it does, it is a nice controller. But if it doesn't, yeah, those wires were sticking out. They weren't sticking out like a ton, but you could tell it was starting to unravel. But here was the best thing. Here was the best thing out of them all. It says 50 cents. 50 cents for what, you may ask? 50 cents for 6 DS games. No joke, it was not $50. That was actually the wrong price. It was 50 cents for 6 DS games. Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Mario Kart 7, Cookie Mama, Mario Party 10, that game, Disney Princess, whatever that is, and Hannah Montana. 6 DS games for 50 cents. That's a duplicate. And that's a duplicate, so I'll sell those. Cookie Mama's awesome, and Mario and Luigi is like 20 bucks normally. So yeah, and then honestly, I won't play these two, but yeah, I was like, holy crap! When I found that, I'm like, wow. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna argue with the price that it says. I'm not gonna argue with it, but this was insane to find. I'm like, holy crap, this is a lot of good stuff. So yeah, there you go. So huge garage sale pickups today, tons of stuff. So yeah, that is it. Goodbye.